Good morning, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, December 16th, 2019. And wow, we're almost halfway. We're already halfway through the month. Amazing stuff right there. So before we get started here, everything is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. All right, so let's see where we're at actually with the month here with SPX. So right now green hammer, right? Kind of, halfway through the month right now. So pretty bullish so far. Remember, it used to be a red spinning top, and now it's a green hammer. Pretty impressive stuff. The weekly chart from last week was a green spinning top, and so far so good, right? We are working our way up the trend line, right? We had a fresh high, fresh trend line. So what was looking, pretty ominous earlier with that big breakdown over the prior trend line is now just showing its support. And as we continue to work our way up. So if we look at the geometric channel right here, we're getting through the action-reaction line as we've held the upper end of the geometric channel. And we'll see how we go today. So let's take a look at the S&P futures. So S&P futures are up about 11 right now, so pretty significant right there. So you could see basically fresh high, fresh trend line, basically. So not a fresh high here yet, but we can do a fresh trend line here just to kind of keep a track of where we were since Friday, and then we could see that with this fresh high now that we are holding this trend so far. So the question is, does ES push up to all-time highs, and then we could actually take this trend line, right, and work our way that way, which puts a macro trend up there, which would be pretty impressive. So we'll see how this holds into the open. Could be pretty good there. So let's take a look and see as well what we have going on this morning. Anything interesting? So we have Goldman Sachs had an upgrade this morning, so that's working its way up there. So that could be that's going to be on the 15-orb radar today. Pepsi actually had a downgrade this morning, so it's usually counter to the market. It's down here now about a point, so that was a downgrade this morning. So keep an eye on Pepsi today. Boeing had a little announcement. Drama stock had a little announcement the other day that it's there was a news report from the Wall Street Journal on Friday saying that they may consider discontinuing production of the 737 Maxes. Wow, it's not a horrible idea considering nobody wants to fly on them. So anyway, down this morning here, so we'll keep an eye on that on the 15 orb as well. So also interesting up this morning was was SPLK. That had some pre-market data this morning that's not quite showing up here, but it had some interesting pre-market activity from what I could tell. What else? Anyway, not showing any data on this chart here, but according to MarketWatch pre-market screener, there's 120 shares having this thing up like $7. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll monitor it either way. So could be interesting there. We also have WDC on the radar. Let's take a look. A couple of these semiconductor stocks looked like they were gapping up this morning. So we're going to keep an eye on those on the 15 orb. Same with MU. Okay, a little bit of an up move right there as well. And what else? Amgen was the other one. AMGN. So that is up this morning as well. So on a price target raised by Goldman Sachs. So we'll see if that gets any tradable this morning too. So pretty interesting morning. So we'll see. It's Monday. I wouldn't expect too much. It's option expiration week as well. So we could get some chop before the shenanigans start at the end of the week. So we'll see there. But in the meantime, just stick with the tactical strategies and look to have a great day. So hope you guys are safe out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And talk to you soon.